Good evening everybody. This is my second video and I have realized that recording a video and watching it yourself is quite easier than recording a video and posting it here. Most of my students are Arabic language speakers and most of my classes we hear different words mispronounced. Basically the Arabic and English phonological systems are very different. Not only in range of sounds used but in emphasis placed on vowels and consonants expressing meanings. These variations means Arab speakers might encounter different problems pronouncing some vocabulary, but usually they encounter similar difficulties. In Arabic, there are 28 letters which are easy to comprehend and be heard as sounds. One of the most common problem of Arab speakers is differentiating between the p and b sounds, which are voiced and voiceless. Indeed, they can pronounce both sounds successfully because it exists in their language. But the aspirated p does not exist in Arabic. That is one of the reasons that in our classes we hear often the words pronounced like Pepsi, Beknek, Bet, or pronounce likewise. I am planning in my classes, first of all, to give them enough exercise to control over this weakness. So first of all, I will introduce them the p and b sounds and difference in between them. I will first of all, I'll show them this diagram which will explain to them where is the physiology of our mouth and where these sounds take place. For example, p and b, they took place on our lips. For example, we will stop air by our lips like b and release it with an explosion like p and b. So what I'm going to do for it is I will hold a piece of paper or tissue while writing the letter b and p on the board. I will instruct the students to look at the letter b and say it. After they say it, I will hold the paper to my mouth and say the letter as well. Like B, B, B. Then I ask them if they have noticed anything happening to the paper. They usually responding that nothing had happened, which is right. The pronunciation of B does not produce an explosion of air from the mouth that might alter the position of the paper. Then I will repeat the same procedure with the letter P. For example, P, P. And then I will ask them that if they have noticed anything. They will respond that the paper moved every time. I will tell them to do this exercise by themselves. It will help them to know when they are mispronouncing the word. I also have prepare some activities for them. For example, first of all, in my first activity, I will show them a number of words, okay, which are starting by the letter P and then starting by the letter B. I will play the cassette and they will listen to these words and underline the P and B sound. This, after underlining, I will again play the cassette and they will repeat after me. Then I will show them the pairs of these words. For example, pip and bip, pup and pup. So they will listen to the words, they will try to understand the difference and they will repeat it. The third activity that I have planned for them is tongue twisters. First of all, they will listen to these tongue twisters. Then I'll give them the handout and they will say them. So in this activity or by the help of these activities, I will be successfully able to get the positive result, that is in finding out the difference between P and B sounds.